You're listening to Season 7 of the award-winning Home Ed Matters podcast. Brought to you from the West Midlands in the UK.
We're just a regular family of 5 on a home education journey, and we want to share our journey with you and encourage you on yours. So thanks for joining us, and here's this week's episode.
Well, hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to
Home Ed Matters.
Season 7.
Episode
24. Well done, Ash.
Oh, wow.
So, as we said in our last... Oh, I'm Luke.
And I'm Eden.
And I'm me.
Who's me? And Bear's Bear. As we said in our last episode, we've actually finished our formal learning for the year.
Yeah, we have.
So these are bonus episodes before we start the next one.
Yeah.
And where are we recording from at the moment? What are we sitting
caravan.
in? We're sitting in a caravan because we are finally on holiday.
Yes.
So the last few weeks, I think it's actually been 3 weeks since our last episode. The last few weeks we've had more trips and things like that. So
yeah, we've been going on lots of trips.
yeah, we've had some visits. So who came to visit us who hadn't been for about a year?
Grandma and Granddad.
Granny and Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really nice. So they came and hung out with us and sat in our garden for a little bit as well. So that was really good. You went into Birmingham to go to
Legoland Discovery Centre.
Yeah.
which we've got Merlin passes for. So how was that this time around?
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything different from the last time we went?
Not really. There was something.
No.
I know, I've forgotten it now. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Did you manage to walk around Birmingham much at all? Or you just park up and come back?
Yeah, we couldn't in the end. We were going to walk around Birmingham and see the statue of Queen Victoria, but we didn't in the end.
Yeah, because they've redone all around like Paradise and stuff like that, so that would be nice.
Yeah.
Now, you did a trip out with another home ed family, which was really fun.
Yeah.
And you went all the way out to...
RAF Cosford.
RAF Cosford, yeah, which is what type of museum then?
A plain one.
Plain museum. So what were some of the things that you did around Cosford? I'm so jealous I couldn't go.
Yeah, we saw the model planes, and there was loads of study. You would have loved it.
Yeah, they've got a room, haven't they, with all of like the model ones. They've set out like full airfields and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
There were huge ones and tiny ones.
Yeah, that's so good.
And they had like these planes where some of them they were just like actual bombs, the planes themselves, and there was a Japanese one which made sense because you would consider it your duty to go down with the plane.
True. Yeah, that is a very short, stubby one, wasn't it? And there's a German one that's basically a rocket, wasn't it? These are the actual planes in the hangars. They've got a whole collection of historic planes.
Yeah, and sadly we couldn't go into any of the planes because of COVID. Yeah. And we did a trail to find like the different bits of plane and stuff.
So what were some of the planes that you found on the trail? It was a World War II Battle of Britain themed trail, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we had to find like flags on the back of the planes, and we had to identify what animal was on the back of a particular plane, and it was one of those birds with a forked tail, but we couldn't work out which bird there was because there's quite a lot.
Yeah, right.
So we just put bird in the end.
Isn't it a red kite, the one with the forked tail?
Yeah, but it could have also been like some of the other ones as well.
Another bird of prey, or like an eagle or something, probably.
Yeah.
And can you remember, Asha, the names of any of the 2 World War II planes that you had to go and find?
No, but I can remember some of the names of them. Yeah. I think I can only remember the Spitfire.
Spitfire, that was one of them.
Yeah.
And I've got a model of another plane, World War II British plane. Can you remember what it's called?
I don't think you ever told me.
It's a Hurricane.
Oh yeah.
And then I just made another one. Actually, it was a kit that you were given, wasn't it, Ash? Which was a Messerschmitt Me109. Yeah. They're all 1:72 scale. I might start a bit of a collection of 1:72 scale model aircraft. I find them fun to make.
Yeah, and you also made the big boat as well.
Yeah, that boat was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cosford, brilliant.
Yeah.
What other things isn't there like a great big, like a Lancaster bomber or something like that, like a big black one with loads of big engines?
Yeah, and it had like, I think it was the one you were talking about. One of them had like a massive bomb where us and the other homemade family, we could have fitted into it easily and still had room to spare.
The bomb bay. Yeah. So Cosford, really good. Any other highlights from when you were there?
The play area was brilliant.
Oh yeah, and I bought a souvenir.
What? Oh yeah, your souvenir. What was that?
Like pin badge plane. I've forgotten what type
It was
of
a
plane
Vulcan
it was.
bomber, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Your pin badge
Yeah,
for your collection.
yeah. Even though now I've only got 3.
Yeah. So that was a really fun trip out and about.
Yeah, I'm just looking out at the sea as we do this.
I know. Yeah. So good. I can see some stand-up paddleboarders out there.
I can't. Oh yeah, no, I can.
Okay. And then another big trip that you 3 and Mummy did the other day was down to
Legoland Windsor.
So we do very well with our Merlin annual passes.
Yeah, we use them a lot.
And what was one of the reasons that we went down to Legoland Windsor this time?
See Mythica.
So tell us about Mythica, Ash.
It's like the new bit at Legoland Windsor, and there are lots of cool rides. Yeah, like Flight of the Sky Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the queue was really long.
So it was the opening day, wasn't it, or the opening weekend?
Opening
week.
Day. It would been open for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Mythica,
and,
yeah. So what's the theming of Mythica?
So it's the idea that the toys that children build with Lego, like the creatures that they build, they come to life there in Mythica.
Oh wow.
So there's different areas, like there's a fire, like lava area, and there's like mountains and waterfalls, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. So they must have been building that like the last time we went.
Yeah, they were the last couple of times.
So what were some of the rides? Flight of the
Sky Lion.
Sky Lion.
And then there was the one where you go up into the air and then it drops you down.
Oh, okay. Makes your tummy feel funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one where you like kind of like you go on these rides and they spin you around in the water.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and Ash went in one together.
So we had an extra because we were Merlin pass holders. There was like an extra. We had tickets, didn't we, for an extra event
Yeah, pass holder only event.
in the evening.
Yeah, from
5 till 7.
5 till 7.
So wow, what a real success! And you went down early,
Yes.
didn't you? So you got what time did you get down there? Like 10 o'clock or something.
9:30.
Oh wow! So you spent the whole day.
Yeah,
That's like
till
the
like
longest day.
6:45.
That's Disney style length days, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, even though actually last time we went to Disney, do you remember we only actually did half days at the theme
We
parks?
did. Well, we had to because I was still recovering from being so ill.
Oh yeah.
Bear off.
Look at Bear.
Off.
He's not allowed on the chairs, but he looks
Not
so
allowed
cute
on the
when he's on the
chairs.
chairs because they're caravan chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So some
really
great
happy.
trips there. What other things have we been doing since we've? What other things we've been doing since we finished? So what are some of the other things we've been doing around and about our home since we finished our formal academic year?
We've been going on lots of trips out places, and we've been meeting up with friends.
Yeah, that's been really good. So we've had like local meetups with people,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Yeah, which has been really fun.
So that's been really good. And Ashley, you've been reading a lot more of you've been rereading some of your books. Which series have you been rereading?
And the Treehouse series by
The
Andy
Treehouse
Griffiths
series.
and
Yeah, you really
Townsend.
like those.
Yeah.
And what's this Treehouse book you've got here? Because this is an accompanying book to the series.
Yeah, it's the Treehouse Fun book, the first one.
So it's like an activity book based on the stories of the 13-story treehouse.
Yeah,
26-story tree house and
Yeah,
all of
it goes up in
Yeah.
13s, doesn't it?
yeah.
Would you say is your favourite one of your favourite book series?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we'll pause there. We'll have a bit of a break and we'll come back maybe at another time to record the second half of this episode. See you later.
Bye. Bye. You're listening to the Home in Matters podcast.
Okay, we're back.
After we've kind of time travelled to the future.
Yeah, so we recorded this a few days apart, actually. But this part of the show, we're going to talk about our holiday to Devon.
Yes.
Which was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really fun.
And we were in North Devon, in a site we really like.
Yeah.
And we did a few recordings, actually.
Yeah, we did.
First is of us on a little kind of private covey beach, and then there's a couple collecting sea glass. So here they are. Oh, listen to that sound.
It's the sound of the sea.
So nice.
Yeah.
Ash, you might want to come and stand a bit closer so we can hear you a bit better. Where are we?
Mermaid's Cove.
And where is Mermaid's Cove?
At the caravan site.
And where is the caravan site?
At Coombe Martin.
And where's Coombe Martin?
Devon?
And what country is Devon in?
England.
Yes.
And what world is England in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're taking a long overdue week away as a family, and this caravan site is a bonus, isn't it? We've been here how many times?
I think this is a third.
And
maybe a bit more.
We can take Bear here.
Yeah.
And there's this little private cove, isn't
Yeah.
there? And we're here at the end of a lovely long day on the beach.
Oh, my foot just got wet.
Yeah, I think the tide is actually coming in rather than going out.
Look, those rocks are really
I know.
wet.
Well, that's because of probably like every 10th or 20th wave is a bit stronger than the others.
Oh, yeah. Are we
Anyway,
moving back out then?
we're having... I just love this sound, don't you?
Yeah, it's lovely.
We've had a wonderful day on the beach.
Yeah.
So we'll share more about it, or you've probably heard more about it in the regular part of the show. So
Yeah.
let's carry on enjoying the late evening sunshine.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Well, we're here on a beach
Yeah.
in Ilfracombe. And what have we been looking for?
Sea glass.
Oh, and what's that, Mirabelle? Where does sea glass come from?
Bottles
Yeah.
and jars.
And how do they end up in the sea?
They be dropped in.
Oh, right. And what do they look like when you find them on the beach?
They're all green and colourful.
Yeah. Green and colourful and different colours.
Yeah.
And are they still sharp?
No,
Oh. What happens to them?
they're turned colours.
Going smooth. And you've got some there that
Yeah.
you've collected. What are the different colours of the ones you've collected there?
There's green, red,
I think red's quite rare. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, Ash.
orange, green, loads of greens, white and yellow are blacks.
Yeah, we love collecting sea glass.
Yeah.
And Eden found one a little bit earlier that had like a whole number still on it, number 8, didn't she?
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. Oh, I can hear some seagulls, can you?
Yeah. But I'm not eat all lunch here.
No. Oh, well, thanks for that explanation about sea glass.
Yeah.
Should we carry on? Bye.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Carry on.
Bye.
Carry on.
Oh, right, I meant like, shall we finish this recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Well, we're on a different beach,
Yep.
different day, but same activity.
Sea glass hunting.
How are you doing today?
Good. I found like an orange bit and a red bit, and they're quite rare. And then I've also found some sea china, and then I found like the usual pieces as well, which is green and clear.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
And you can hear the pebbles as the waves recede. They pull all the pebbles back.
Yeah. And the bits of sea glass.
Yeah. I found if I move with my trainer one layer down,
There's loads.
there's loads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a good little spot, isn't it? Up against the rocks.
Yes. Oh, some sea china.
Oh, good one.
Just found a bit of sea china.
Right, shall we carry on?
Yes.
Now, there was one day we didn't actually do a recording, which
that?
was the day we went to Woolacombe.
Oh, yeah.
So what was the best bit about going to Woolacombe Beach? And describe the beach. How's it different to the others?
So this beach, Woolacombe, it's really sandy, and half of it, kind of, dogs aren't allowed on, and the other half dogs are allowed on. And it's a lovely, like, it's a really long stretch of beach, and there's not too many jellyfish.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I did see quite a few big jellyfish though.
I've never seen so many dogs in one place.
Yeah.
Well, not dogs at the beach, but Bear did very well, didn't he?
Yeah, there was one dog that sneezed on his owner's neck.
Yeah. So we spent like the whole.
Was
We
just
spent.
like, oh no.
So we spent like every morning. We went. What did we do? First thing.
We went swimming, which was really fun.
Yeah, so got like a heated outdoor pool, which was really good. So you could book slots, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we were able to book the morning slot every time. So that was quite a nice thing to get used to.
It was really lovely, and I felt like I really built up my confidence by the last 2 days because we'd forgotten our goggles. So usually I would have been splashing about in the water from the first day in like the deep end, but like I couldn't because I didn't have my goggles. But by the third and fourth day, I was like confident swimming with my head above the water.
Yeah, we all got used to that, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, we just had a lot of time just kind of chilling out, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really nice.
We had a really nice walk around Ilfracombe after we'd recorded one of those sea glass segments.
Yeah.
So we climbed Capstone Hill.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
And then we saw an amazing statue kind of in the harbour.
Called Verity.
Verity. What does she stand for?
Didn't she stand for peace and justice?
Truth and justice.
Okay.
So she had a sword and scales, and she's by a very famous sculptor called Damien Hirst.
Oh, cool.
And she was huge, wasn't she? She was like over 20
really
metres
big.
tall. What did she remind us of a little bit?
I forgot. The Colossus of Rhodes.
Yeah,
which is one of the seven ancient wonders. Which was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. That's a tongue twister. We learned about it last year.
The 7 wonders of the ancient world. So that was really nice. And then you spotted a fantastic ice cream shop.
I did.
And what fun flavours of ice cream did we have?
So Belle had mango, Asher had honeycomb, I had cherry and custard.
And I had cherry bakewell.
Yeah, and Mummy didn't have an ice cream.
And then we ended our day there by getting fish and chips.
And Bear was useful. He scared away all the seagulls.
And we was fortunate because I didn't realise they were just closing. We were like their last customer, so they gave us some extra sausages. And then we went to a fantastic show.
Yeah, a beach dog. No, not a beach dog show. A sheepdog show.
Went to the sheepdog show at Borough Farm.
Yeah.
So we've been there before.
I would highly recommend going.
David Kennard has written a few books actually about being a sheep farmer on the North Devon coast, and we got to participate.
Yes, and I got to be a very brave volunteer.
So how did we participate to start with?
We were duck posts.
So they were the dogs were herding ducks, and then a bit later they were herding sheep, weren't they?
Yeah.
So that was really fun. We've been there before. We probably first went to that show. They've been doing that show like 25 years. We first went when you were really little.
When I was a wee baby.
So we had a really wonderful breakaway, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It was very relaxing. But I'm glad we're home.
But something we noticed that even though it was still term time, everywhere was very busy.
Yeah.
And the traffic back was pretty bad, wasn't it?
It was so terrible. We literally we started travelling at 10:44 and we had one break and we got back at just after 5.
It's a very long journey back, but I guess we think it's going to be even busier in the summer holidays because so many people are staycationing, aren't they?
Yeah.
But really great to have a break.
Yes, I would. If you're going to travel in the summer holidays, I would be prepared for traffic.
Yeah. So just brilliant, and that's really it for this week's episode, really.
Doesn't feel like we've been recording this for very long, Dad.
Well, it's because we did it in chunks, and because we've done some good outside broadcasts as well.
I'm more used to just doing a whole 20 minutes of recording.
I know, yeah. What's the best bit about being home now?
Having my new book arrive.
Yeah.
And seeing the scaffolding go off of our house.
Yeah, we've had. If you've listened recently, we've had scaffolding up for over 2 months because it's taken so long to get the rendering done outside because of the terrible weather.
And my book that's just arrived, arrived. It's 101 Things Every Girl Should Know, and I'm really excited to start reading it because I powered through the book I was reading. I read half of the book, over 200 pages, I think, today.
Oh wow, that's so good.
It was roughly 200 pages. It might have been a bit more, a bit less, but yeah, I powered through it.
We do love reading, so
Yes.
we'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We've got some other exciting things coming up, which we will tell you about in the next episode.
Sherwood Forest.
Teaser.
Daddy, I was trying to give like a little thing to make them like
come back. Well,
back.
So we may be going to Sherwood Forest.
We might be.
We'll do some recordings of that. In the meantime, all the details for getting in touch are coming up.
Please get in touch.
And we will see you soon, so to speak.
Yes.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Home Ed Matters podcast. We love hearing from you, so email us to homeedmatters@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Home Ed Matters, and visit our website at www.homeedmatters.co.uk. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a review wherever you listen, like Apple Podcasts, Stitcher or Spotify. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your home ed journey this week.
They say absence makes the heart grow fond. Well, I've grown quite fond of you. Some people may think you're strange, but I think I'm strange too. It's raining outside, and it's raining inside too. I wanna go home, place where I'm known.